YouTube, what's good? It is Monday, y'all. And it's episode 10 of the Soccer Manager 2018 series. I told y'all upload schedule on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for those Monday, Wednesday, Friday Soccer Manager 2018 videos. It is episode 10 and we're starting off with last episode's poll, which was, do you want me to stream Soccer Manager 2018 or not? And we had some votes. They were all for yes. So we're going to do it. We're going to stream Soccer Manager 2018. I'm going to start that next week. And I want to ask you guys to leave me some comments today telling me what kind of stream would you like. For example, would you like me to stream this exact save with Tours FC? Do you maybe want me to start a stream specific save where we do something completely different? Let me know in the comments, or if you have a completely different idea, let me know in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. Now, another thing I asked you guys in the last episode, do you want me to stay with Tours or do you want me to leave if a better opportunity comes across, like a top flight team wants to call, or a team that's definitely going to get promotion next year or something like that? You guys overwhelmingly in the comments were like, no, keep this road to glory, Tours specific. So that's what we're going to do. We're not leaving Tours FC until we attain a little bit of glory. Now, the last thing, I cleaned up the short list. Because we had a lot of players from when I was scouting a bunch of players. So I got rid of a couple players and added a bunch from the comments. Quasi suggested Joe Gomez at Liverpool. Nico suggested Denur, Rossiter, Paredes, Marchigiani. Ivan Juka suggested Carlos Salina. I actually added him a few episodes ago and then ran the whole scouting report on him, so I got all that back. And right now I want you guys to send me fullbacks, specifically defensive fullbacks. Suggest those players in the comments below. I want to get a nice helping of fullbacks so I can sign a new left and a new right back to really kind of complete and flesh out the defensive line for next season. Sign them in the June transfer window. So leave your defensive fullback suggestions in the comments below. Lastly, if you hear any background noise, I'm sorry. They're doing construction on the side of my apartment building, like literally that wall right there. They're working on the siding and shit, and that's where I record. So they're not going to stop this Monday episode though. Anyway, guys, let's jump right into the game. I already done the pre-sims. We're on game day. We are going up, and we have to make changes because as we saw at the end of the last episode, Berganu he got hurt, man. So we got to get rid of Berganu. And I'm going to bring in the trusty Tandia. We also have to get rid of Brian Cone, who got hurt. And there's not really a lot of help on the bench here for defensive players. Miguel is just recovering from injury. Can Hriti play in the back? He can play defensively on the left. So I think we're going to have to bring in Hriti. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring in Dupay or Gouda, because I think even with a little bit, not full stamina, Dupay is still the best option to play in goals. We're playing against AS Nancy Lorraine. Can we keep the win streak up, guys? We went all last episode without a loss or a draw. We picked up all 12 points in last episode. Can we do it again? Can we pick up all 12 points one more time? That would be dope. We can just keep this winning streak up, because the series started off so rocky for the team. It took us a while to get everything in order, figure out what the plan was, what the best formations were, who the best players to use were. As it looks like we're on, nope, this is their side. It's probably gonna be foul. Monte, oh goodness, Monte, that's not what I needed, because I don't have a lot of defenders right now, so I did not need you to do that. Like, you're putting me in the issue, man. I'm probably going to, because Brian Cone will be back for the next game. He's only out for 4 days, and I think most of that was served during the break. And I know I said I wasn't going to talk a lot during these kind of down times, but it just kind of ended up happening this way. Wait a minute. Taram! Damn, Taram. It's still kind of like the intro. It's kind of like the intro, action happening at the same time, kind of hybrid start to the episode that I kind of like. I'm sure that in the later parts of the episode, it's going to even out. But I'm probably going to talk us through the halftime just because there's no point in cutting out 3 seconds of time. And yep, halftime, we're up 1-0 thanks to the boy Taram scoring again. I got something weird to show you guys after this game too, which kind of really pissed me off. I noticed at the end of the last episode when I was editing and I just didn't throw it in. But it's going to be really wild when you see it, right? When you see it, you're going to be like, what the fuck? But anyway, looks like this is in our side. So, oh shit. Oh no. Oh, great. So Monte is out. Can Louvion can drop back. That's good. And we're going to bring in Doi. We can't do the send-off player. I forgot about that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to lose a forward here. Oh, the forwards are playing so well. We're just going to do this right now. We're going to lose. Actually, who can drop back and play attacking mid? Taram can kind of drop back and play attacking mid. So we're going to do that. And we're going to let Cassier run by himself. And we're going to do it like that. I kind of thought that was going to happen. Monte was going to do something dumb. He got sent off. This is, oh man, we haven't had many sending offs, to be fair, in this series, but we have had some, which is, you know, not what you want. And now Hein is hurt. Sheesh. I'm losing all my subs here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put BK back on top, and we're going to put in Doi at the CDM role. And hopefully that will let us work pretty well. We're already 2 subs down. Like, that's ridiculous. I'm just gonna kind of roll with it as it is, man. We need those subs. Oh, you son of a... What the hell? The team is just going down here. Who else can play? Gradit can go in the midfield, but he's not the one I want in there. Lupin... Okay, Lupini cannot take a switch like that. Alright, let's see. I'm glad we saved every single substitution because we ended up using them all. Like every single sub this game. And it's still going, we're still going to get a 1-0 out of this. Oh, Cassier, see? I knew that tactical sub was the good move. Taram could drop back a little bit just on positional skill. Cassier came in. We're 10 men down. Lost 2 of our starters. But we can't just pull it. Just pull it in. Oh, he played a back pass to Gradit. And we get the win 2-0. 10 men, or down to 1 man, down to 10 men. We still get the win. 2-0 to Tours. I love it. Still undefeated. Haven't dropped points in 3 matches. Cassiera and Taran was on a 10. He dropped down to a 9. So let me show you that thing that's going to really make y'all trip out. Right? Let me look at what's going on here. So Hein, 11 weeks. Jesus. We're going to have to pull some people up from the reserve team. Hein's on 11 weeks. Louvion is on 9. And 3 matches out for Monte. That's like, I mean, it's good that we got the win, but at what cost, man? That is like a major wholesale change is going to be needed to make to the team. All right, let me show you the thing that's going to be crazy, right? So match report. I'm looking at these match reports. I want to show you guys something really fun. Taram, 1 goal. So I'm going to count 1 for Taram. Then Shataru. Taram got 1 goal. So that's 2. Okay? Paris FC. Against Paris FC, Taram got another goal. That's 3. All right? I'm going somewhere with this, I promise. Against Le Havre, Taram got a goal. That's 4. Against Bourg, Taram did not get a goal. Against AC, Taram got a goal. That's 5. Right, we're at 5. No, Booker T, we're on 5. Claremont Foot. I'm gonna stop at Claremont Foot here because I think I'll make the point. Taram got 2 more goals. That's 7, right? We got 7 goals at least for Taram. Squad stats, goal scored. Rated by goal scored. Why does Taram have 2 goals scored? Why does he have 2 goals scored? We just counted 7. What is this? Like, what is this Soccer Manager 2018 devs? Like, I just counted up all the goals he scored, and they're telling me he doesn't have them. Oh, now they say 8, but they're giving me his Guingamp stats. That's interesting. I didn't check this originally. So for some reason, they're rating him by his stats at Guingamp, even though he's at a different team. I didn't see this the first time. Cassier, are they doing Cassier the same way? 4 goals, 3 assists. Those are his Tours numbers, not his AJI's numbers. See, what's going on here? That's weird. That is so weird. Like, you saw how like genuinely upset I was. Because when I looked at it the first time, I was like, why the hell does Taram only have 2 goals? He has way more than 2 goals. For some reason, they pulled up his Guingamp stats because they got the same appearances and everything. So that's just a weird little bug in the game. But anyway, I'll see y'all at the next game. This took way longer than I thought it would. All right, we're ready for game 2. And the team looks almost unrecognizable right now. No Bergen, we got Pwaza up top. Ndoi starting that defensive mid. Briancon and Filippi out there. We've brought in players from the bench like El Hriti, Ravel Lawson, Ciliar got called up from the reserve team. I pulled in Echeverria from the reserve team. I mean, we had to make some moves. We dropped a lot of the injured players down to reserve team. So this is a good chance to get some new bodies in. Might try to sub Ravel Lawson in, might try to sub El Hriti in, might try to get Echeverria some minutes in one of these games while Monte is out, while we're waiting on Miguel to fully heal up. So yeah, we'll see. We're gonna roll with this team against Chamois Niort and hopefully get the win. All right, we are, it's run out of play. It looks like usually when the corner animation is this hard, it's generally a penalty. That's usually what it means when you get the corner animation starting at the corner. So Taram on the corners, which I don't know why. And it's a penalty, I was right. Yeah, like I said, usually when the corner animation starts that much earlier than everything else, it's actually gonna be a penalty. That probably should be something they should patch up, is the fact that you know exactly when a penalty's coming. Taram sends him the wrong way. 1 goal for Taram. But yeah, when the keeper knows that, or when the animation starts that much early, the highlight animation, you know almost immediately that it's gonna be a penalty and not just a simple corner. Filippi, that's the Gradit. And for halftime, cool. So it's 1-0 for Tours over Chamois Niort. Anybody on offensive match rating right now? Nope. So we're gonna keep everything as is. Around 60th minute, we'll make a change to the squad. Looks like Cassiera breaking down the wing early. Vieira, Buaza, goal already for Tours. That's the kind of stuff I like to see. The boys getting goals, starting the second half early. We are on a tear right now. We are on the verge of the 6th straight win and 10th straight game without a loss. Taram. Whip it in, Taram. Finds Cassiera for 3. That is almost certainly the game wrapped up. And it looks like it might be time to bring in some guys like Ravel Lawson and El Hriti just to see what they can do. Oh my goodness, BK down the side. We've got, look like we're lining up for a 4th. Vieira, Ronaldo Vieira. Yo, look at these goals. 4-0 up on Chamois Niort. This team, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's the formation or the transfers. I'm going to put a poll right here. Let me know what you think. What do you think is more impactful in the way that the squad? Oh, Taram's about to get sent off, or he's about to get a yellow. It's got sent off. Okay, well, that's going to put a damper in next game. We're now without our best forward, and I'm actually just going to leave this as is. And I'm not going to make, and I'm going to make a defensive sub here. And I'm going to bring in Konate to make sure that the defense is sound and energetic. Because we're at 4, we don't need any more attacking substitutions. But I'm gonna put a poll up there. What do you think is most important, or the most important factor towards us becoming such a, dominant team, just winning games? Is it the new players, or do you think it's the new formation? Drop vote in the poll above. Making a couple double subs, bringing on Ravel Lawson and Makeju for Vieira and BK, who have been absolutely stalwarts in the midfield. Is it gonna be them? Ndoi, why are you tackling at the halfway line? Come on, son. That's a yellow for Ndoi. But he's got the high, I mean, you kind of expect that. I expected more of that, to be honest. He's got the very high work rate. This looks like it's probably gonna be in the game. And it is full time, 4-0 over Chamois Niort. We do have the issue of dealing with no Taram for the next, I believe it's 3 games. Usually it's 3 games for a red card, but it is 50 more manager points. Ronaldo Vieira is out here grinding. He went out on the 10. BK went out there on the 10. Taram went out on the 9 with an assist and a goal. I mean, goals and assists all across the front line, the front 5, honestly. Makeju from Ravel Lawson came in, putting in 7 performances. Konate came in, putting in an 8. And it looks like Taram suspended 3 matches. Lovely stuff. So we have to do more changes to the team. So yeah, we'll do that and be back for the next game. All right, guys. So next game, the main change we made was, of course, having to bring Taram off. We brought in Clements, who said he wanted to be involved in the first team more. So we're gonna put him in there. We're gonna drop him in, let him get some minutes in. We also brought in Echeverria to sub in for Gradit, probably at some point, either for Gradit or if Cilliard or Brian Cone doesn't do well, we'll move Gradit over, bring in Echeverria. We also brought in Cilliard for Felipe, who's on a little bit of a down arrow. So let's get into this game against Lorient and try to extend that win streak. That would be the best, wouldn't it? He just wins. Like, what if we just ended the season on a tear of wins? That would be the best, wouldn't it? All right, the boys move forward. Clemens, Cassiera, Clemens, connection. Ronaldo Vieira. That stop is just always so absolutely dirty. That's the second time he's done that in 2 games. Like in 2 episodes, he'll just pull the shot and it's in. Yo, I'm loving Ronaldo Vieira. Big ups to I can't remember off the top of my head right now who suggested Ronaldo Vieira, but that was a good buy. All of those guys have been really good buys. Oh goodness, great at giving the ball away. BK with the terrible challenge. Please don't get sent off. Please don't be a red. Please don't be a red. It's a yellow. Okay, we can deal with that. We have substitutions. We have Ravalassen. He can come in and get some minutes. That's by Clements out wide. It's probably going to be halftime though. Yep, halftime. We're in a very attacking position, but whatever. It's all good in the hood. We're up 1-0. Looking at BK with that 7. Brian Cone is actually on a 4, so he might be the one that gets swapped out first, and then I'll go for BK. But everybody else is doing good. Vieira's on the 9, Doy's on Vieira's on the 10, and Doy's on the 9. Clemens is on an 8 in his first match. He's one of the more first team matches. We're giving it to him. Let's go, boys. All right, looks like we're gonna get to the 90th minute. And looks like the game's gonna be over. Full time, 1-0, another W in the bank. I'm loving it. W's everywhere. 1-0. Bap. Another 50 manager points. The team's on fire. The team is absolutely on fire. I brought in Echeverria. I did what I said I was gonna do. Move Gradit into the middle. Brian Cone kept having a bad day. Brought in Echeverria. Put in a 6. I didn't take out BK because, you know, reasons. So yeah, I will see you guys for what I believe is going to be the last game of this episode, leaving 4 for Wednesday's episode. Yep. So bam, see you in a bit for Gazlek Ajaccio. All right, y'all. Last game. Gonna keep Clemens in the team. Gonna keep Felipe in the team just barely. I brought Miguel and brought Miguel back on the team. Cilliard still down there. I put Canote back on the reserves. Still got Ravalassen and Echeverria. Monte and Taram still out. Monte will be back next episode. Taram will be back later next episode. And hopefully we can keep this run of good fortune going against Gazlek Ajaccio. Whew. Uh-oh, boys. After a mostly uneventful first half, here's Cassiera. See, you should have stopped. Should have stopped, dude. If you'd have stopped, could have been good. BK. To Vieira. The boys on the run. Halftime though. So close. It was a relatively uneventful first half. Most of it was just literally the clock moving. Defense is holding up pretty well. Attack is not doing what we need them to do. I'm not sure who we move. I guess we can move Buwaza up if Clemens continues to perform so poorly. That's probably what we're going to do. Let's see if we have to do it. Probably do it around the 60th minute if nothing's changed. Looks like the last chance for us to get a score. It's not going to be us. It's going to be them full time. So it's still no losses in a long time, but it's the end of the winning streak, unfortunately. So that's bittersweet a little bit, but you know, still good. We did end up bringing off Clements for Tandia. I moved Buwaza up, dropped Tandia into the attacking mid spot, and I took Brian Cone off for Miguel. And that's the end of our winning streak, and we still have 4 games left. So with all that said, guys, leave a comments down below. Let me know what you want as far as the Soccer Manager streams. If you made it this far in the video, then you obviously liked something. Why don't you like the video? That'd be much appreciated. Lastly, subscribe to the channel. Every subscription helps. I appreciate every single subscriber. Thank y'all for watching. I'll talk to y'all later. I'll see y'all for the last episode of this season of League Dude. Talk to y'all later. Peace.